What is up, everyone, and welcome to my super epic vlog where we're going to be exploring Epic Universe here in Orlando, Florida. This park just recently opened up. Right now we're inside a Super Nintendo World, which is the third Super Nintendo World in the world. The first one is in Japan and the second one is in California. Third one's here in Orlando. But before I show you Super Nintendo World, we're going to go to a new portal, which is the Isle of Berk. So let's go.
Greetings, travelers and friends, and welcome to Celestial Park. I am Celeste, a spinner of tales and a shaper of light and celestial energy. I am one of the Celestian guides you will find here in Celestial Park. Celestial Park is an ancient world brimming with lush greenery and flowing waterfalls. Inventors and poets have written ballads of this garden world which have been the source of inspiration for many of the greatest inventions and discoveries that we have come to know. Within Celestial Park, explorers and adventurers will find portals to other fantastical worlds that are just waiting to be discovered. We now stand in front of one of those portals. A portal to a world of tall mountains and steep cliffs. In this place, the Isle of Berk. Dragons and humans live together in harmony as friends. Now it's time to gather the cosmic energy of Celestial Park and activate this portal to another world. With sun and stars, the moon and time, the chrono spins and worlds align. For if you seek with curious heart, your compass true and stars to chart. Beyond this gate find a rocky isle, where Vikings and dragons greet you with a smile.
Secrets this side of, well, almost anywhere. Now granted, it might not look like much, but it packs more than a few surprises.
Alrighty, friends, we have made it to our first portal, the Isle of Berk. This portal is based on the movie How to Train Your Dragon, which is a DreamWorks franchise, and it's a family-friendly land full of Viking vibes and dragon encounters. I highly recommend getting food in this land because it had some of the best dining options in my opinion. There's two main stands that you can get food, as well as a huge dining hall. At all these places, you're gonna find specialty food items that are only gonna be found here. The attention to detail with everything they put is pretty mind-blowing. You're gonna see dragons all over this land and can even meet Toothless. They have a total of 3 rides. One is a water one that is very chill. You kind of just go around and shoot things with water. The other 2 are a bit more intense but still can be done with kids. This is also the only land that has a dedicated section for kids. We are officially going on our first ride. This is Hiccup's Wind Gliders, and it is pretty much the only roller coaster here at Isle of Berk. And I'm so excited. We're walking through the little area right now. Thank you.
Oh no.
So something pretty neat is that the lockers aren't like on the outside of the ride. They're actually right here before you get in. So you get to lock up all your things and then start queuing for the ride.
These wings will give you a dragon's eye view without all the chafing from their skin. Oh! Toothless, you forgot the wings! That is not a good thing to forget. Hang on! We're coming! Hey, Toothless! Woo! Or is it just me? Shake! Watch out for the shake!
Review on this roller coaster. It is super cool. It's not like very fast. I mean, it's fast, but if you're, if you've rode the Velocicoaster and things like that, it's not really gonna do much to you, but it's just really cool seeing all the animatronics and kind of just being on a brand new roller coaster. Now we're inside of the shop. Let's see what cool things they got here. Look at this pillow. My mom is currently obsessed with this bag. She really wants it. Guys, I don't know if it's just me, but these little dragons are so freaking cute. I literally want one of everything. This is in the middle of Isle of Berk. If you spin that, look very closely to what the Viking does in the horn. So he blows into it and you can hear it. We're back at Super Nintendo World. We're gonna be going on all the rides, and I also have a power-up band which has challenges all over this world. I've never done this, so we're gonna figure it out as we go. Super Nintendo World is the only portal that is gonna make you go up an escalator to arrive. And once you arrive, you're inside of Peach's castle. I can definitely say that out of all of them, this one is my favorite. It quite literally transports you into a video game. They have a total of 3 rides and an attraction. We're on the Mario Kart Bowser challenge right now, guys. They gave us these little things. I believe we're gonna get lasses because it's a 3D, 4D experience. On this ride, to get to your cart, you have to go through Bowser's castle, which feels like, again, you're in the video game. It was such a cool experience. This ride is also perfect for anyone to go on. My mom went on it and she's usually very sensitive to motion. Now, when it comes to dining, Toadstool Cafe is their only specialty restaurant. I highly recommend ordering from the QR code that you have at your table and just make sure that you press order and finalize it, or you might be waiting like I did. In Donkey Kong Country, you do have some specialty drinks and you have a ride. So this is the Mine Cart Madness. We're about to go on and I'm really excited to see what it is like. Okay, so this ride was a lot more than I was expecting. My neck, again, is still hurting. I think I just can't. I'm getting to that age where rides just don't do me well, but this was really cool. It was extremely bumpy, pretty fast, and it was just really cool to see like Donkey Kong in action, and I'd recommend it if you don't have, neck issues, how they say. This is a 1-Up factory, and inside of here, you can find all of your Mario Super Nintendo World goodies. Look at this store, guys. Wow.
Very good. Perfect. Thank you very much. Beautiful. You're a star.
Thank you, Toad. You're awesome, Toad.
Right now we're going to be exploring Celestial Park, which I would say is the heart of Epic Universe. Before going to any of the portals, you have to pass through Celestial Park. And right behind me is Helios, which is a hotel that gives you direct access to the park. This hotel also gives you early entry, so you're able to enter about an hour before the park actually opens to get into any of the portals. And in Celestial Park, you're gonna find a lot of food options as well as a carousel that's great for families. So there's only 2 rides in Celestial Park. The carousel, which you guys are seeing now. Me and my mom had such a great time here. So I just rode Stardust, and let me tell you guys, I was expecting nothing. I had nothing to expect and got my brains literally almost blown out of my ears. So this roller coaster, it's a dueling roller coaster, and it goes really, really fast. There's like, the amount of G-force is actually crazy. This is probably the first time and last that I'll be able to ride this ride, just because my neck is a little sensitive, and with these rides, when there's like a little too much G-force and not a lot of support for your head, my neck feels like it's gonna like snap, and I feel like that's not normal nor okay. So yeah, I mean, it was really cool. I think like maybe 10 years ago when I was somewhat of a teen, I would have been able to ride it with no issue, but now I can't. If you don't have neck issues or anything, highly recommend it because it is a really, really fun ride. Out of the many places that you can get food in Celestial Park, I highly recommend Pizza Moon. They have this ube pizza, which gives it a purple crust, and it is so delicious. The Blue Dragon Pan Asian restaurant aesthetically is beautiful, but the food that we tried wasn't really the best. One of our favorites was Oak and Star Tavern, which is a barbecue and brew house restaurant. This place was so good. The smoked brisket was delicious, and pretty much everything that we tried was amazing. The Meteor Astropub is another restaurant that you guys should definitely check out.
In anticipation, with sun and stars, the moon and time, the corona spins and worlds align. For if you seek with curious heart, your compass true and stars to chart. Beyond this gate find catacombs deep, full of monsters and the secrets they keep.
We have made it to Dark Universe, and right inside is the village of Darkmoor. You're gonna find your classic monsters like Dracula, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, and so much more. But they've made it with a new twist. This is their modern take. As you remember, all these movies are very old, but there's a modern twist to it, so let's go check it out. This portal felt like the smallest one out of all of them. There are two main attractions. As soon as you walk in, you get this spooky vibe. I can only imagine what this place looks like when it's really gloomy. For restaurants, they have 4 dining options. Das Steakhouse has an insane interior design. The attention to the food is also pretty crazy. It all looks gruesome and spooky, but yet still looks delicious.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I see
Are
that
we
you
the
have a
best
lot
of
of
friends
babies.
now?
I hope we are.
Order the lamp?
Yeah, thank you very much.
No, about 20,000.
20,000 what?
Dollars, come on. 20,000 what? All right, look, I need the money. I'm not saying I got a gambling problem. I'm just saying I might owe somebody some money. A lot of body parts. The business seems to be booming today.
Our first ride that we're going on is Curse of the Wolverine, which is a family-friendly roller coaster, but it spins and it does a lot of cool things. Let's go check it out. I just got off Curse of the Werewolf and it was super cool. I really liked how it didn't have those drops or any G-force to hurt your neck. And again, it is family friendly. The only thing is that it spins a lot. So if you get nauseous with like spinning things, you might not really like it. But it was very short, like 45 seconds. Highly recommend. Right behind me is Monsters Unchained, one of the 2 attractions here inside of Dark Universe, and this one is the most intense one that's here. I won't be riding it, but I am gonna be taking you guys inside to see, leading up to the ride, what you can expect.
You sit, ye go still, nothing goes wrong, yes? Uh-oh. Don't look at that. This is just the emergency eater.
Is that everyone? Witness my greatest discovery yet. Together, we will finish what my great-grandfather started.
So I just showed you guys what was inside of there. Isn't it insane? The attention to detail that they put into this ride is crazy. And the animatronics is some of the best animatronics I've ever seen in my life. It looked so realistic. Now, this is everything that we have here. So let's head over to our last portal.
Your compass true and stars to chart. Beyond this gate find streets magic with witches, wizards, and beasts fantastique. I'll remind you that our assignment is to create a report for our Current Magical Creatures class, and in order to complete the assignment as efficiently as possible.
All right, everyone, wands at the ready.
Because a world of fantastic beasts and magical creatures awaits you all.
Estoy grabando
The
yo.
Wizarding world of Harry Potter, the Ministry of Magic, is right beyond this portal.
So, follow us for your next epic adventure. Come this way, everyone.
Well, friends, we have officially made it to the Ministry of Magic. This land combines 1920s Paris and the British Ministry of Magic. I highly recommend getting a wand when you're here so that you can complete the quests that you can do via the Universal app. There's 4 places that you can dine at here, as well as 4 shopping options and a circus where you can catch a show. There's also only 1 ride, and I heard that it costs them $1 billion to make. Guys, we have made it to the Ministry of Magic. This is the only ride that's inside of this portal. Let's go check it out. Can we take a moment to look at all the attention to detail that they have put inside of this ride? It's insane. Believe it or not, everything that you're seeing is leading up to the actual attraction. This is a 4D simulation experience, so if that gets you nauseous, I wouldn't recommend it, but I would still recommend taking a walkthrough. Again, the attention to detail is insane, and I can see how they spent $1 billion here. It makes so much sense. Well, guys, I wish we can keep on exploring, but it's that time and we're about to leave the park. There's so much to explore in the Ministry of Magic. We just don't have so much time to be here. So we're gonna be heading out. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I really hope you enjoyed it. And as always, keep on exploring.